it do? Monday Night Football. Your boy King P Double is live. We live. We live. We getting it. We back to it. Hey, tap in, tap in. I'm gonna let some of y'all get off up in here. Don't forget to hit the like button. When you pull up, when you pull up, pull up, pull up. Monday Night Football. Shout out to everybody. Gonna pull up, pull up. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Welcome to my channel for all the new people. Shout out to all my returning viewers. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to my mods. Let's get it. Kick off in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We kicking off. 2 minutes. Kick off in 2 minutes. 2 minutes, chat. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We kicking off. Let's get it. Monday Night Football. What the record looking like? See what this record looking like right now. We might be starting fresh. All right, we starting fresh tonight. Starting fresh. Let's get it. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody pulling up. Let's get it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And, Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And it's away in Madden Ultimate Team. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in for the first time. And that's good for a gain of 5. Dre Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Lamar now from the gun. That's completed right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Well, I call that a table setter. If you're getting that kind of efficient production out of your fullback, well, that just sets the table up for everyone else on this offense to eat.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Play action now with Jackson. It's Cox. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Here's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
It's Krosky-Merritt. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 on the play.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll make his way through for a pick of the 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the gun, Jackson. Completed to his running back. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Jump off caught by his back. We got the football caught, but not the first. That stop just shy of the marker. 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying to push this past the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. Fullback's got him. Look at the power. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. Here's Crosby married on the carry, and he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only a yard that time, a defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Rolling left, buying some time, and he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys put up points to begin the game. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and they found the end zone as a result.
Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
Offense will line up for a 2-point.
Jackson throwing for it. Escapes out to the left. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Well, it works so far. He's got room. And he'll go out of bounds after getting it all the way down inside the kicking team's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First down, Burrow to throw. That finds Adams downfield. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning.
First and goal
The Patriots trailing on the scoreboard. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. They'll run with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Kamara again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Can't manage positive yardage there, and it leaves them with third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive.
60 by 6.
On third and goal, here's Burrow. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots don't try to match them right away as we start out with an 8-7 ball game. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. They're set up at the 35 now. First down, here's Lamar. Caught by his fullback behind the line. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Lamar back to throw. Finds his back complete. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw for Jackson. He's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They pick up 20 yards there. And they'll have first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Catch is made in close. He has the touchdown. These guys will add to their lead at the end of the half. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The offense will line
Lamar
up
throwing again. Headed out right. And he gets in for 2. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
He fields it from the 8. Gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Right side into the hands of Adams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick
Sanders all set to send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
start on the ground with Kamara. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And 8 at the 34-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Strong, fellas, man, strong.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow escapes the pocket. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. They'll take
First
over
down, ball at the
and
36.
10 at the 36-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Going deep here for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record, Brock. 25 straight completions to begin a game.
Wow.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the call is made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Completed over the middle. He's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Jackson's going to go on 4. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Hopkins making the grab downfield. Patriots shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. They're set up at the 35 now. Run now with Krosky Merritt. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. This game can still go either way. Only 2 points separating these squads as we begin the 4th. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw it. Jump off caught by his back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They did it! He made the interception! And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback.
I guess that was luck too, huh?
You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Check. Go, Reed. Go. Cougar 19.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Burrow on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits it through the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a New England first down.
On the set.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And now headed right, Camaro. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Patriots trail by a couple. Back to the line they come, second down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Flush out out to his left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Okay, ready?
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Set. 60.
To throw. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go in the air.
And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots have taken the lead late. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Back to throw. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Here he is to throw. Forced out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. So it's going to be fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
Moss finds the football, complete. He makes it in for the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. That is their third conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense, it feels like you can't be stopped. You can't wait to say, ready, break. No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
He's got a lane up past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Let's go.
Setting up to pass. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Mara now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Burrow from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for our Patriots.
Working inside the red zone. Finds the in route complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Clock is at 3 seconds, and we've got a timeout because 3 points is all that's needed to force that overtime frame. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half. Looking good, and it's through. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. They're set up at the 35 now. Here's cross-scheme Merritt. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's officially in enemy territory now, and they're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And they're going to have a first down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time. They really need to pick up a few yards.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Result is a first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Changing it up here. Jackson. Dump off to his fullback. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be a first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And the ground game works for the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Patriots 24.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Going play action here. Burrow. Oh, big interception here.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway on Sunday night. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Panther 11, 68.
Right to the air goes Ward. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Ward now working out of the gun. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
Here we go. 70 Rangers, 70.
From the gun, Ward. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells their offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas, let's keep it going.
Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which will spend more time with wide receiver.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Abdul Carter. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Now Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Ward to throw for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And the Jets are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
19 tight.
Here's Ward. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Max Crosby. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing now, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps...
And he's going to go down, safe back at the 13-yard line. That's Crosby. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion, but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
And they go play action now. Burrow. He hits Adams complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football.
Shout out to everybody pulling up. What's good? Monday Night Football. Tapping in with the tap-in. Hey, what's good? How y'all like my new uniforms? They dope or what?
From midfield now, Burrow. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Ward. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Eric Dickerson from 10 yards out. And the Jets post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0.
Makes the score Jets 7, Patriots 0. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Burrow looking to pass. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. To throw, here's Ward. Completes this one to Thornton. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd down and a yard. To throw is Ward. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Throwing again here, Ward. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. A good pickup there at 22.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Throwing is Ward. Touchdown! Eric Dickerson in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this 1st half as the kick is away. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Sanders set to kick
The
off.
Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. Fighting through at the 25. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Burrow on play action. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time.
That is caught by Moss. Touchdown.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, and now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Piron. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Again, a run with Piron. He won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Here's the snap on fourth. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on down.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Okay, that's a run that's whole home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Play action now. Burrow. And finds Adams downfield. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samaje Perine on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Now come out throwing. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Ball at the 33 for first down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits it through the middle. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will each pay dirt for the first time this game. Roman Wilson, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts.
And that was off, no good. What a game left here, but we'll see if that's a point that they regret not having later on in this contest. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Burrow from the gun. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take a 7-point lead in the first. Cooper Kupp the touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Seahawks take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, he does his job to finish with the INT.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Sends this to the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks lead by 15 now.
Chiefs 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with P-Rod. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete, so we've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here we go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
3rd and long for him here. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field.
This is the Madden Championship Series on EA Sports as we join you from USAA Stadium. USAA, proud to serve the military community and their families. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw right away. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A very solid gain of 27. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Nix. Miles going to step up and run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
It's a gain of 18.
Throwing Nix. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Working out of the gun is Nix. And it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss from 19 yards away. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's good to make it 7-0.
Next to score, our home team 7, visitors nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They start the drive on the ground. Camaro. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Camaro. And a running slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Camaro trying to run for it. And I don't think Camaro got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll go with a keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now a 1st down carry. It's Camaro. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And now it's third down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From midfield now, Burrow. And it is caught. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Devontae Adams, 50 yards. And the Seahawks respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now a second and 10.
Captain, call 11. Almost out. Get it. Ready. Bombers.
Nix to the air. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now they face a third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Captain. Throw. Bombers.
Nix from the shotgun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. 7-7, our score after one.
At the 40-yard line.
Now a give left side, it's Dickerson. Down to about the 37. Here's a second down and 7 from the 37.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. To throw, here's Nix. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And touchdown! guys have taken the lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Got it. Ready?
Now a first carry here for the running back. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. So second and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
It's second down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Finding Alvin Kamara for the completion. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
On third down, he'll try and pick it up with a counter. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football. They just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain. Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss, because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage. Either run another play or clock it and start over again.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
To throw is Nix.
At the 32-yard line.
Oh, he's got a Buka. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now it's Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On third down, they go to Dickerson. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Nix. This will be caught at about the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Ready! Bombers, bombers, bombers.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
A very limited time left to get in the field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here and just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Going deep for Hopkins. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Here's Burrow. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.